The Nintendo Switch is coming out March of next year, and we have a big presentation in January telling us all about the system and what games are coming out for it. We already know a few of them like Mario Kart Splatoon and a new Mario game, but what other games are going to be announced for it? This is a list of some of the games that might come out at launch for the system, or that I at least hope to see sometime in the system's lifespan. The games aren't in any particular order. Originally I wanted to have them from least likely to most likely, but then all those leaks and rumors started popping up about what games were coming out for the Switch, so I threw my list out of whack. Anyway, here we go.
10.
The Final Fantasy VII Remake. I know right now the Final Fantasy Remake is a PlayStation exclusive. I'm not sure if it's because of Sony is funding it or because Square Enix just has some kind of loyalty towards them. Well, if Sony isn't funding it, then I think it has a chance to be released on other systems. And with Cloud showing up in the newest Super Smash Bros. Game, it seems like a good sign that the game could make its way onto the Switch. It shows that Square Enix and Nintendo have a good working relationship with each other. If it comes out for the Switch, it more than likely won't be a launch title, since they will be releasing it in chapters and they haven't completed the first one yet. But when the game is completed, I could see the game finding its way onto the Switch.
9.
Bayonetta 3. Bayonetta might not be the most popular game series, but it has a strong following. And we already know that Nintendo has some faith in this series, as they helped fund Bayonetta 2, which is why it's a Wii U exclusive. Without Nintendo's help, Bayonetta 2 never would have happened. That, and with the inclusion of Bayonetta in Smash Bros., it's safe to say that it only makes sense for Bayonetta 3 to come out on the Switch. It might not be an exclusive if they do make a Bayonetta 3, but I'm sure if they made a Bayonetta 3, it will be released on the Switch.
8.
Metroid. We are due for a new Metroid game. We haven't had a new one since Other M, and no, I'm not counting Federation Force. With the Switch, Nintendo is bringing in their big franchises to draw in buyers. We have a new Mario and Zelda game, and ports of Mario Kart Splatoon, and a rumored Smash Bros. Port. That's an awesome game selection already, but the thing that would be icing on that amazing cake would be a new Metroid game. Fans have been wanting one for a while, and if Nintendo wants to show that they are listening to their fans, and that the Switch is going to be a different system and a great one, then they should and will release a new Metroid game, in my opinion at least.
7.
Mario RPG 2. Okay, so when I first wrote this list, I thought that a Mario RPG sequel would be a long shot, but the very next day, and I mean the very next day, I saw all those rumors for a Mario RPG Rabbids Invasion crossover, so I was wrong, I guess. Looks like the Switch will be getting a Mario RPG game, just not in the way I thought it would be. I was hoping for a proper sequel to the original game, only with an expanded party selection with characters like Luigi, Rosalina, and Yoshi, which it seems like Yoshi will be part of the new game at least. I'm a fan of the original game, and the reason I decided to put Mario RPG 2 on my list was that I thought if they made a sequel for the Switch, it would attract other fans of the original game to the system. It might not be a direct sequel, but if the rumors are right, Nintendo is at least bringing back the RPG series. And honestly, as long as they find a way to bring Geno into the game, I'll be fine with it.
6.
Pokemon. Like Mario RPG, I thought we would get a Pokemon game on the Switch, which according to rumors and leaks, seems to be true. Pokemon is really big right now. When the original games came out, they were extremely popular, and the franchise was a big phenomenon. And while the franchise might not hit those levels of popularity again, it's pretty close right now. With that in mind, it would make sense for Nintendo to use the popularity to its advantage and have some kind of Pokemon game on the Switch to attract buyers for it. When I first wrote this list, I wasn't sure what kind of Pokemon game it would be. At first, I thought it might be a port of Pokken Tournament. Well, I was right on the port part at least, but I didn't think it would be an advanced port of Pokemon Sun and Moon, well if the rumors are to be believed. Still, it does make sense to bring one of the main Pokemon games to the Switch, as a spin-off probably wouldn't have attracted many people, but a main game should attract several potential buyers for the system.
5.
Mario Maker. Like I said earlier, Nintendo is porting a lot of their big Wii U titles. The Wii U didn't sell well, so they can get away with porting most of their big great games since many people probably didn't play them or buy them. With that in mind, Mario Maker was a pretty big hit for the Wii U. It sold fairly well and was really popular, so much so that they're releasing a port for it on the 3DS. So it just makes sense to me that they would also port it to the Switch, which I was apparently correct, as it's also one of those games rumored to be released on the Switch. Of course, I think they would add some new features for people who already bought the game, so they wouldn't feel ripped off. FZero. Like Metroid, we haven't had an FZero game in a long time. Much longer than Metroid, in fact. The last game to come out for the series was FZero Climax in 2004 for the Game Boy Advance, and it only came out in Japan. While FZero is fine on a handheld system, I think it really belongs on a home console, so you can play with friends. And since it's been so long since we had a new game in the series, if they did make a new one, you would finally be able to play online against people, which would be really awesome to do. I'm not sure how much faith Nintendo has on the FZero franchise, but I think it's a good enough series that they shouldn't give up on it, and I hope that they don't, and we get a new game for the Switch. Beyond Good and Evil 2. The original Beyond Good and Evil was released in 2003, and since then there have been many talks and several rumors about a sequel. One of the newest ones was that Nintendo was funding the sequel and that it would be a Nintendo Switch exclusive. Currently, Ubisoft has said they are making a sequel to Beyond Good and Evil, and it's not hard to believe that Nintendo would fund the sequel to the game. They did it with Bayonetta 2, so we know Nintendo is capable of doing it, and it will make a really good exclusive game for the console to draw in new people. That and the rumor about the Mario RPG 2 Raving Rabbids invasion also adds credence to the rumor. Right now I believe that rumor, at least that we're getting a sequel to Beyond Good and Evil. Will it be a Switch exclusive? Who knows, but I do feel like it will end up on the system when it is released. Skyrim. Okay, so Skyrim was one of those games shown in the reveal trailer for the Switch, and I'm sure many people will be quick to point that out. The thing is, Bethesda hasn't officially said the game was coming out for the console, which is kind of weird, as it was shown in the reveal trailer. Why not confirm it if people already assume it? It could just be something preventing them from confirming it, but who knows. There have also been rumors that the game will be a launch title, and I believe those rumors. Skyrim has to be coming out for the Switch. I think they are just waiting for the Switch presentation to reveal that. Which, again, I still don't get since most of the people are already expecting it to come out for the Switch. Battlefield. Recently, EA has been teasing bringing one of their bigger games to the Nintendo Switch. This could be one of their sports games, but I think it will be Battlefield 1. It came out not too long ago, so I think it would be easy for them to port it, and it's one of their bigger game series. It would also be a great way for Nintendo to show that they are starting to evolve, and the Switch won't be the same as the Wii U. But really, who knows? Mass Effect Andromeda is also coming out next year, so it could be that. And that's it. Those are the 10 games that I think will make it onto the Switch sometime in its life cycle. I think a couple of them might be announced for the launch of the system, but I doubt the majority of them will. But like I said, it is possible for most of these games to end up on the Switch at some point. Well, that's it. Do you agree with my list, or do you think some different games will be made for the Switch? Let me know in the comments below, and please like, subscribe if you liked the video, and see you on the next one. Hey, if you liked this video, check out some of our other videos, and again, thanks for watching.